We all want the magical moment. You stand in the garden, hand outstretched, holding a handful of seeds, waiting for a chickadee or a robin to land. We have been conditioned by fairy tales to believe that wild animals can sense our inner goodness, that if we love them enough, they will trust us. But nature does not operate on fairy tales. To a wild bird, you are not a friend. You are a massive, fast-moving mammal with forward-facing eyes, the universal biological signature of an apex predator. A bird does not trust you because you love birds. A bird trusts you because you have become predictable. In the wild, unpredictable movement means death. A Cooper's hawk does not politely announce its strike. A neighborhood cat does not explain why it is crouching in the hydrangeas. A bird's brain processes visual information up to 3 times faster than a human's. They cannot afford to pause and interpret your intentions when you suddenly rush out the back door or quickly raise a camera to your face. They must react to the physics of your movement.
Oh, no.
This is why an elderly gardener can spend hours pruning roses while a flock of finches feeds peacefully just feet away. Those birds haven't sensed a magical aura. They have simply measured the gardener's rhythm, slow steps, steady hands, a predictable path. You have been assessed, categorized, and deemed a non-threat. But your body language is only half of the equation, because when you invite birds into your yard, you are asking them to navigate what behavioral ecologists at the Cornell Lab of Ornithology call a landscape of fear. To you, a beautiful, open suburban lawn is a peaceful oasis. To a foraging sparrow, it is a terrifying stage, with predators watching from every angle. They are constantly evaluating the architecture of your yard. Does this feeder have a dense bush nearby for an emergency escape? Is that birdbath dangerously close to a fence where a cat could hide? If your yard lacks cover, no amount of premium seed will make them feel truly safe. Understanding this invisible world, the mechanics of avian survival, the quiet calculations made in the branches above your head, is what separates a casual observer from a true steward of nature. If you are ready to look past the illusions, if you want to stop merely watching wildlife and start truly decoding it, you belong here. Hit that subscribe button and welcome to Zumix Bird Lore. Here, we bridge the gap between human curiosity and the deep, science-backed behavioral psychology of the wild. So, how do we actually earn their trust and protect their ecosystem? Science gives us a very clear blueprint. First, respect their baseline of fear. Move deliberately. If you are filling feeders or watering plants, establish a routine. Wear similar, muted colors. Do not stare directly at them for too long, as a fixed gaze triggers their predator alarm. Let them approach you on their own terms. Second, reconstruct their safe zones. Research from the National Audubon Society emphasizes that the most effective way to support local bird populations is by planting native. Transition away from sterile lawns and plant native dense shrubs like serviceberry, dogwood, or native evergreens within 10 to 15 feet of your feeders. You aren't just giving them food, you are building their fortress. And finally, practice ethical infrastructure. A dirty feeder is more dangerous than starvation. Outbreaks of house finch eye disease and avian pox spread rapidly when we fail to sanitize. Clean your feeders every 2 weeks with a mild bleach solution. Treat your large windows with UV reflective decals to stop fatal collisions. When a bird finally decides you are safe, the moment might not be cinematic. It might just be a cardinal staying on the feeder when you open the back door. It might be a robin taking a long, relaxed bath while you sit on the patio reading a book. It isn't Disney magic. It is something much more profound. It is a wild, fiercely independent creature, making a calculated decision that in a brutal, unforgiving world, your presence is a sanctuary. Do not force the connection. Just be worthy of it.